Hey, let's jump right into today's Mindbender. 20% of parents admit they've lied to their children about this. And it's kind of dark. But it's real life, so full speed ahead. I'll have your answer coming up. Hey, we live in a world where communication has morphed, and it continues to morph really at breakneck speed. And yet, with all our advances in technology and things that are meant to enhance convenience, we don't really communicate well at all. Case in point, and one you might be able to relate to, my son's good friend Rachel shared a story about her grandmother. She's probably around 90 years old, still active. Well, she had a problem with her bank and decided to resolve it with a phone call. Once connected with the customer service rep, she began to relay her issue, but halfway through, she told the rep, "I don't have a line." The bank representative paused, then asked her to repeat that. "I don't have a line." They went back and forth, but couldn't get past that point. Grandma was adamant that she did not have a line. Finally, the rep got a supervisor on the call. Calmly attempting to gain some clarity, the supervisor said, "Ma'am, we want to help you, but we're not sure what you mean by 'I don't have a line.' Could you explain that a little more?" This is where Grandma, now slightly flustered, said, "Every time I call, you always tell me to go on a line. I've got to go on a line to fix my problem. Well, I don't have a line." Our entire world in the span of only, maybe 20 years, went from paper logs to entirely digital. In 1985, most everything was still done by hand. By 2005, it had all transferred. Many of us were there for the ride. Grandma was there, but missed the bus. Our world has been reduced to going online or going on a line for everything. And because of that, we can't even communicate with people who don't, like Rachel's grandmother. But here's what I keep thinking about. Someday, that's going to be us. We'll be 90, and there will be some new technology so fundamental that everyone assumes you have it, and we won't even know what they're talking about. We'll be the grandmother. We just won't know it yet. All right, time for the answer to today's Mindbender. 20% of parents admit they've lied to their children about this. And I told you it's kind of dark. It's the death of a pet. Dom slowly raises his hand. You know, when my son was 5, our kitten died a rather horrible death. I won't depress you with the details. But I actually used the old line on my son, Dominic. I told him that the cat went to live with some people on a farm. I actually did tell him that, and he totally bought it. He told me recently that he was maybe into his young adult years and still thought that damned cat was somewhere on a farm. I know some people say you should never, ever lie to your children, no matter what. But you know what? If you had broken that news of the cat to 5-year-old Dominic, I'm sorry, you would have been a monster. Allegedly, a highly ethical monster, but a monster nonetheless. Get more at mindbenderclub.com. Thank you for your time. I'm Dom Testa.